Welcome, race fans, to the first annual League versus League between the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, as I know them by, and the BNR League. I don't know them very well, but glad to have BNR here as well. The League versus League here tonight for some bragging rights to see kind of, well, who's the best per se. Just throwing that out there. I wouldn't say who's the best, but of course, points are on the line here as well. We're at Auto Club here tonight, presented by MaxspeedTV. Myself, Joshua Medlock. Got Will Roberts up here in the booth with me tonight to help me call the action. And I think with the field out here tonight, William, I think, having two people up here in the booth is going, we're going to have our hands full here tonight.
Yes, sir. Indeed, Madlock. It is going to be a fun race to call. A lot of drivers in this field, that is for sure, combined from two different leagues, like you said, a league versus league for basically just bragging rights, I guess you could say, like you said at the top of the show here. So it's going to be I will have to agree with you, quite a shindig. I cannot wait to see really how qualifying shapes out.
Yeah, definitely so. Now, I know we're, coming down to the end of practice here in about 8 minutes, but they are going to be doing something here tonight within, I think it's like 5 minutes before practice ends. We know today is the 21st year anniversary of 9/11. They will be doing a four-wide salute here tonight before practice ends. We will, of course, take a zip when they do that. So let's go ahead and dive down into the pre-race analytics here tonight, William. I know you're watching it through Discord as well on the stream. You're going to see it just like I do. Got an air temp of 65, a track temp of 67. So those really not a problem. A little bit of a wind out there at about 7 miles an hour. 100 laps out here tonight, 200 miles, and they only get a total of 4 sets. So they, with the set they start with and 3 behind the wall, I don't think tires are going to be a problem unless we get,
long green
flag runs. Yeah, because there's no stages. There's nothing.
There's no comp caution. There's no halfway break. There's none of that.
No. So it could be a problem, but I don't foresee it being a problem. I really don't.
I don't think, Madlock, I don't think a lot of people are going to qualify here. Usually, I would say half the field normally qualifies in both the SRU Truck Series. You sometimes see, half the field qualify because they don't want to burn any rubber off that first set of tires, and it may be the same thing here. A lot of guys do it in the BNR series throughout them. So I think the ones who want to conserve their tires in case we do have those long green flag runs, we have seen some pretty gnarly, nasty crashes here in practice.
Yes.
The drivers seeing what all they can get out of their automobiles here. I think turn 2 is going to be a tricky spot, and also they might try to side draft one another, and we may see 4, 5 wide here. Anything is possible in a NASCAR stock car event, especially whenever you're just going all out for fun, more or less. Sorry, Maddock, if I'm rambling.
Yeah, it's fine. But you're right. I mean, tires could be a problem if we just, go green, and, we don't get a caution. So tires, me personally, I don't foresee that being a case, but, it could be. They could surprise me out here tonight, and it could come down to a tire run. It could also come down to a tire fuel window here tonight. 5.5 minutes left here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maddock. I was going to say, I was going to agree with you on that. You see the fuel window there, the 75% fuel. The hard chargers only getting anywhere between 29 to 34 laps out of a full tank. Then you have the the conservators that may be able to stretch it 10 more laps. So that will come into play as well.
All right, so folks, before we end it up here, they are getting 4 wide, a pit road speed 55, pace speed 75. We're going to go ahead and step aside. We're going to shut up here tonight. We are going to get to that 9-11 for a wide salute here tonight to remember everybody that was lost, involved in that. Hang tight, folks. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back. They have done their 4 wide salute. Of course, we know 21 years ago, 9/11. I remember it like it was yesterday. William, I know you're younger than me. Before we, get into that, let's go ahead and step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's Canyons lay streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty,
I'm
folks,
sorry,
we are
it's-
back. Qualifying is underway here tonight. We are down to, I believe, about a minute, under 2 minutes to go here. And Brandon Hartwell from SRU is in the top spot with Skylar Sigston. I believe he is a BNR guy there in second. Of course, William, you know more about the BNR guys than I do. And of course, John Held now, he's going to be coming up into that P2 spot here tonight from SRU. So, looks like we've got some competition out here between this league, man. They're a huge field.
Yes, Sigston is a very hard-charging competitor, and he can lay down a quick lap time out of nowhere, surprisingly. It'll really get you caught out. I used to race with him. I raced with him for a few seasons. So you got to look out for Marley. That is kind of a nickname of his. You could call him Skylar Marley Sigston.
Gonna go ahead and interrupt you. Chris Otto going up to the top spot here tonight.
There we go.
That
Indeed,
is,
look at that.
That is a BNR guy, I believe.
Yes, indeed. Part of the RKR Motorsports stable, races in the BNR Racing League, mainly in the Cup Series, but he does show up in the others, but mainly a Cup Series competitor.
Okay. Well, it looks like coming down to the final 10 seconds here tonight. Now, we can't interview the BNR guys because we are in Sim Racing Unleashed Discord here tonight. So we're just going to go ahead and go through the grid here tonight. And, we're going to get things set here, William.
Mr. Maddock, if you don't mind, I could kind of, I guess, be a pit reporter. I could jump in between the two Discord channels if you wanted me to and ask, just how everybody's feeling over there. That's totally up to you, though, Mr. Maddock.
Well, you can do that. Let me go ahead and go through the grid here tonight if you want to jump
Yes,
over
sir.
there. Yeah, I'll go through the grid. You jump over there, and then you can report back. Let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, folks. Well, this is our qualifying grid here tonight. Chris Otto grabbing the pole out here at Auto Club. Brandon Hartwell in that second spot. John Held third. Dave Bush in fourth. Skylar Sixton in fifth. Isaiah Sutherland in sixth. Kyle Heath seventh. Jeff Gilmore in eighth. Tyler Myers ninth. And Alan Daranco in 10th. Sorry, Alan, if I butchered your last name there. Robbie Darnell in 11th. Jaden Sanchez in 12th. Larry Blair 13th. Stanley Jr. in 14th. Terry DeGay in 15th. Randy Coachy in 16th. I hope that's right. Mark Whitley 17th. Brian Huntley Jr. in that 18th spot. Mike Rhino 19th. And Cameron Smith in that 20th position. Jacob Carter 21st. Joshua Sobel in 22nd. Vernon Margam 23rd. Dakota Bryan 24th. Brandon Moore 25th. Philip Brigman 26th. James Seldner 27th. Cliff Ashley 28th. Joshua Small 29th. And Johns in 30th. James Bryan 31st. Paul Busco in 32nd. Jason Adams 33rd. Gomez, Mark Koshik in 34th. John Henderson 35th. Jaron Carver in 36th. Robert Chiswick 37th. Ricky Belganji in 38th. And Brandon, I'm not even going to attempt it. He's going to round it out here in 39th. That is
Brandon LaHillier.
LaHillier.
Number 5.
All
LaHillier. And if I see his name again, I can... Ricky Belangi.
Ricky Belangi. Okay.
Belangi.
Right. Well, I think we are good to go for the grid. How's everybody doing over there at BNR, William?
Well, everybody was kind of quiet, but mostly everybody feels neutral. Just going to have to wait and see how it starts out, I do believe.
Yes, sir. On the backstretch here tonight at Auto Club for the first annual League versus League with a BNR here tonight with SRU here at Auto Club. 100 laps presented by MaxspeedTV. This should be one heck of a race here tonight. We'll see what transpires here out on the track. That pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road out of turn number 4 here. Now remember, no stages, no comp cautions. It is straight up racing. Pace truck is down off and away here tonight. Here we go, folks. Just waiting on that green flag here. And here we go. Green is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here tonight with SRU and BNR League versus League at Auto Club.
Yes, indeed, Maddock, we are. And it looks like Chris Otto has a really good hole shot over the second place of the 25. That Red Bull machine. Looking pretty good, except for about 5th, maybe 6th on back. They're all over the place. Huge field here tonight.
Oh, somebody having to come down pit road, it looks like. An ATV is acting up with me again here tonight. So give me just a minute here, folks. I have to copy and paste in.
Maddock, do you think perhaps Chris Otto jumped the start as the pole sitter?
Oh, he could have.
That's the only thing. Oh, he's coming into his pit box. This is possibly a stop and go penalty.
And a big field out here tonight, really causing some ATVO issues, and it could be. He is in his pit box, and we're on him here tonight. Not on track, unfortunately. Eyeball, Ernest King, Moose Pie out there here tonight. Brennan Kennedy, glad to see you all out there. Just hang on, folks. We're gonna get through it. I'm gonna go ahead and go over on the Sim Racing Unleashed ATVO here. I was using the one-off, and it looks like it's acting up here. We're gonna try a different one.
10-4. That is perfectly fine. Hey, technical issues happen on occasions, and it just happens to be one of them. But we will struggle and power through it. It always will prevail.
Right. Well,
Just gotta have a bit of faith.
we got to back up.
Hartwell in the 25, taking over the lead, but John held right on his coattails. That is very strange. Chris Otto, at the moment, we're going to suspect a stop and hold until I get a caution to jump over there and ask what done did happen. We're going to have to wait and see. But right now, the top, top 5, all single file. And then behind them, 6th place, it is double and maybe 3 wide. Just everybody fighting for every inch of positioning they can get. Like you said, at the end of this race, the victorious lead will be decided by how many cars of each league are in front of each other. I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense, but basically, you know, we're going to count who's who, and, you know, it's all going to be mathematically done, and a lot of math and equations going to be involved, but right now we're racing, so let's worry about that. Not off topic at the moment, Maddox, my apologies. But, man, we're getting single file down the straightaways, but in the turns, look at all the different lines of racing. 44, I believe that is Darnell, Robbie Darnell, indeed. Tyler Myers, oh, I believe Darnell might have skimmed the wall just a little, or that could have been the 4 car, one of the two, skimmed the wall coming out of turn 2.
Well, I've got the 40.
It really quickly.
I've got the 44 and the 9. I don't see a number 4, so it would have to be the 4.
Right behind the, I believe the 22 or whatever Ford. There's a number 4 car. Right behind.
That is supposed to be. Yeah, I'm on him. Alan Duranko. He's supposed to be in the 109.
Alan Duranko.
But yeah, it is.
Well,
yeah,
the
car.
Huge slip up there in the front of the field. Maddox, they came out of turn 2 and they were all over themselves. Nothing else but to say that. Hartwell really defending, coming off of turn 2. I believe the 37 had a run and possibly could have went to block it. That is John Held in the 37, Sutherland in the 1. You can see them all scrambling.
Yeah.
Skylar Sigston in the 57, going around on the high side. No, my bad, on the inside. I got the 53 and 57 mixed up, but that's gonna happen. I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, just with a huge field, I mean, I'm gonna get these drivers up here for sure. You know, it looks like ATVO finally not acting up here. That's a good thing. Ernest King, that was a long stop and go. Wow, yeah, I don't know what happened to Chris Otto. But yeah, he definitely had to come down pit road. I put him 1 lap down. Kyle Heath is now 2 laps down as well. He's come down pit road here. Made a stop of 45 second flat. Something happened to him.
Interesting. Maybe they could have tagged the wall, or I have no clue we're just going to keep playing a guessing game, I suppose. Oh, look at Hartwell. He is extending his lead over Sutherland now. Sutherland has gotten into second place over John Held. Hartwell, he's able to just extend that lead ever so slightly because these guys right behind him, they are battling like a pack of vicious wolves.
Well, yeah, you know it like I do, William. You know, the more they race it up behind the leader, if the leader's by himself and they continue to race it up back here, you know, the leader is going to keep,
away.
You know, keep pulling away a little bit at a time. That clean air is so important, but the draft here at Auto Club as well is so important. So how far really if you're the leader like Brandon Hartwell, how far really do you separate yourself from, well, your league? You know, Sim Racing Unleashed versus BNR. You've got Brandon Hartwell and Isaiah Sutherland as well as John Held, 1, 2, 3. That's SRU. Right here.
Oh, there was a big slip up by the one of Jaden Sanchez. He tried to get low, and he got too low. I think he straddled the seam. John Held got right up on his splitter, or my bad, on his spoiler. Got him really tight. Upset the car. Oh, Skylar Sixton diving down to the inside of turn 3. Everybody's just jockeying for position. Let's see if Sutherland is going to be able to keep that second place going into turn 1 here.
And as I say, you know, the top 3 was, of course, SRU. Now we've got SRU 1, 2, and Skylar Sixton, BNR right there in P3. And it's still a battle here between that. Well, it's supposed to be the 57 and 37. So one driver, John Held, is in the right number car, but Skylar Sixton is not. So we'll work through it here tonight.
Skylar's got the right paint scheme, but on our graphic card, it says 32. So one of the two, anywho, it is all good.
Yeah, we'll get through it. It's not a big deal.
Yes.
Hey, as long as we call the race, I think everybody will be happy. Got Dave Bush, Jeff Gilmore right here. Oh, somebody popping the wall there. That was, I believe, Brandon Hartwell popped the wall.
Hartwell, yes, that was a kiss. That was a kiss with the wall, almost a tank slapper. But my golly, you don't want to make mistakes to that extent. You can see how much he is getting out the throttle, 160 miles per hour in the center of the corner. Let's see. We are getting good telemetry here. Going down the front straightaway, it says he's led 12 laps. Wow. I like this telemetry. 190 miles per hour going into turn 1. That is miraculous. 159 in the apex of turns 1 and 2. Oh man, just all these drivers getting very tight in the draft. Coming out of turn 2, just sucks them right up towards the wall.
I've got to get back here and check on some other drivers back here as well. I mean, everybody knows me. You don't know me, you know, very well, William, but I try to give everybody some air time.
Everybody, yes. Look at all of this going on.
You know, let's get back here to Cliff Ashley in the 10, Jason Adams, Stanley Jr.,
love
Mike
that
Rayno.
Tide car.
We got some battling back here, too.
Look at the Tide car. I'm a big fan of Cliff's Tide car there. That is amazing. I love it. And Larry Blair in that Valvoline car. I'm used to it with the truck. That is awesome. He has Valvoline car. You can see, I believe that's James Sellner. He is just in front of this pack. That is Jason Adams in the 24. And, man, all these hungry dogs, but they are a little bit
I call them, when they're racing like this, William, I call them hungry hippos. Because, you know, they're right there. But we're still early. We're only 16 laps into this race. I mean, we got a hunter here tonight. So, I mean, it's still a long race here. We got Joshua Small, Philip Brickman, Jaron Carver, John Henderson, Brandon back here in the number 5. I'm still not going to butcher his name.
Brandon LaHillier, yes indeed.
Go ahead and
a lot of these guys, a lot of these guys are just riding, conserving. I can tell you right now, a handful of the BNR guys, they're just riding. They're just being patient. There are going to be a couple of them that are going to be aggressive. We have seen them a little bit. Kyle Heath trying to make up some ground. But
So what do you think pit stops here? It's 100 laps, 35% fuel. Do you think they go 30 to 34? Or do you think, some of these drivers will stretch it 35 to, 40 laps? Because, here in about 3 laps, we're going to be within like 10 of that, 30 lap window. What did you 3 wide here at Auto Club right now, folks? We're still 3 wide here, and this track is big enough to do it, kind of like a Michigan. Michigan, you can go 3 wide. You can go 3 wide here, too.
Just a bit flatter.
Yeah, just a little bit flatter. But, yeah, I mean, we got 3 wide, and, well, there we go.
Oh! Trying to see what car that was. Couldn't quite spot the number. Walked it up the track. I believe Hartwell. Has Hartwell lost the lead? Sutherland has taken over the lead.
He did. He
from
lost
Hartwell.
Oh,
Sixton is right there held. Oh man, look at this battle for the lead. Side by side coming out of turn 2. Sixton's right
4.
there. He is being quite aggressive.
Isaiah Sutherland has the lead. He crossed the stripe. So
Sutherland, my apologies.
yeah, he has got a lap under his belt with Skylar Sixton, Brandon Hartwell, John Held, Jeff Gilmore, all right here together. Really, the top, I would say, the top
5.
top 5 have kind of broke away here. Right in the middle of this is Kyle Heath, who is 2 laps down. So he's really not battling for a position. He is battling to get 2 of his laps back, is what he's battling for. So he is up here with a couple of his SRU guys to say, hey, I'm 2 laps down. Can you help me a little bit?
Yeah, please. Exactly. And he's definitely got the pace. He has caught up to these guys. And not sure if he wasn't able to meet the grid or what happened. But, yes, he's 2 laps down. But he is really dogging it to get one of them back. As ever since Hartwell has had to endure that one car. Oh, never mind. He took the lead back. My apologies.
Yeah, but you've got 2 guys right here. 3 guys, really. You got Cal Heath, who is trying to get one of his 2 laps back here with the 25, and I believe he'll do it. But you still have the 37 of John Held right here with Skylar Sixton. Sixton
is really tight there.
He's not in a very good place right now when it comes to league versus league. And I'm going to go ahead and say it because you got 25, 1, and the 37 right here. So Skylar has got to be careful.
Oh, contact. Contact was made between the 57 and the 1 there. Skylar tried to dive it along the inside, but instead caught a little bit of the quarter panel. That's going to slow them down. Maybe this group might be able to run them down.
The 57 on the car is Skylar Sixton. We have a 57 on track as well. That is also Jeff Gilmore. So we're gonna have to go names here with some of these drivers here.
Ah, man. Excuse me. I did it again.
Yeah, it's a little confusing, but hey, well, I mean, it's the first annual League versus League SRU BNR. I mean, they'll get it worked out before the second one, because I'm sure if this, keeps going the way it's going. Oh, are we going to have pit stops? Are we having pit stops here tonight? Hang on a minute, folks. Hang on. Trying to get to it.
Oh, I believe there's a caution. There's a car on the wall right in the front straightaway.
There it is. Yep, there it is. Brandon Moore and Vernon Markham? Am I seeing that right?
Brandon Moore.
All right. Well, let's get back here. Sorry, I didn't have time to update anything here. And right there it was. Oh. Right. Hang on, folks. Hang on. We're going to go ahead and look at it.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like
a little bit of a rewind here. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm back. looks like more action here. I got to get on the 26 of Vernon Markham because that is where it all initiated. I always go with where it initiated.
Yes,
and it
I agree with
also
you.
looks like somebody popped the wall too.
Yes, not
hang
sure
on,
who that
Toyota.
Dayglow purple.
Yeah, right. Yep, right there. That was the 20. Let me find.
Oh, okay. Yep, the 20. I believe that's Jacob Carter. If I'm
Carter. Yeah, right there. Right there. He pops the wall. 22's right there. And then right here, the 26. There's contact. 26 goes down. And it was kind of on from there. So it was a kind of a chain event here.
Yeah, everybody's trying to play wreck avoidance at that point. They see 3 cars just being part of a sandwich. And it's like, where do you go? And then, oh, man. You know, it's just... It's tough.
And we get back up here to Brandon Moore, and then that right here is where the caution is officially going to come out. See the 44 come across the grass here.
Yeah, Robbie probably lost some steering or something whenever he came down or got smacked the first time down to the infield. And going through the grass, you know just as well as I do, you got no control. Bald tires.
Oh, yeah.
These Goodyear slicks. And you're just hanging on, and everybody's just trying to get through this crash. I think Brandon Moore is like, yeah, I'm in the clear, and oh, no.
We're going to watch Brandon Moore here. He is... Oh, contact right there, 22, and the 8 as well. And that's, again, where that 8 went around. So, yep, caution out on track here tonight. 25 laps into this race. And, I mean, we still have a lot of laps to go. I do want to go ahead and get... if I can find him, let's go ahead and talk to him here tonight. Robbie Darnell, buddy, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you, man.
All righty. Well, man, league versus the league out here tonight, man. We got a caution, but looks like for the most part, some great racing out there. I know you was kind of caught up into that mess there. But, man, kind of spur the moment here for what's going on. Kind of talk about it.
Well, it was a good long run. When I thought those 2 cars were going to split, and I tried to go through the middle of them, and ended up getting nicked and went down in the grass. And once I come back up, my brakes wouldn't stop. So that's really on me, the main part of that caution. But that was a great run. I mean, you think this many cars running 20 laps without caution? That was pretty awesome.
I was more on the lines of, you know, going league versus league here, but hey, it's cool. But hey, we still got some racing to go, bud. We're only a quarter of the way through. You got something for these guys?
Oh yeah, we got it. SRU all the way, baby.
SRU. Wow. Tucker's back up here in the broadcast booth. Alrighty, Robbie. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Yep. All right, well, back to it, William. Got Brandon Hartwell, Isaiah Sutherland, Jeff Gilmore, John Hill, Jacob Carter rounding out our top 5, and that pace truck will dive off. Get us going, bud.
Yes, let's see if Hartwell can get a good jump on this restart. Good little run there, about 23, 24 laps, I believe, 24. And a nice little quick caution as well, if you think about it. And coming to the restart. Man, you can really see them starting to spread out. Hartwell with a decent jump. He's trying to get away from that second place. You can just see him coming off of turn 2. Man, we're almost 3 wide. We are 3 wide, further in the rear. quite spot the cars, but man, a little bit further back, I believe I saw some action. A couple of kind of yellow submarines there. I believe that's Stanley in the 14.
You also got Dakota Bryan back here too in a yellow machine as well. So you got 2 yellow submarine vehicles back here. But it could have been either one of those.
They are just dicing it up. Philip Bridgman trying to come up through the field with them. He is amongst that high line. We have some high line believers here, it looks like. Chris Otto, just want to fill in on the pole sitter. Not sure if he got his lap back or any type of situation there. Do you know, excuse me, Joshua?
It looks like John Henderson is he coming back out on track? Yes, it looks like he is. And Basco 111 here tonight. So he is going to be 1 lap down, but Kyle Heath and Vernon Margam have taken their cars behind the wall. From what I'm seeing here, I hate seeing that. We don't want to see it. Oh man, we don't want to see it.
I believe there was 2 quick repairs.
Yeah, they do have 2 fast repairs. So, you know, Kyle Heath.
Oh, 3 wide. Look at that 3 wide battle on the front straightaway. My apologies.
Let's get back up here. Where was that at?
My apologies.
Oh, right here. Yep, I see it. There it is. There it is.
My goodness.
3 wide, 1937, and the 9 on the far inside line, but that is not gonna, well, I don't know, that 9, he's pushing
wow.
We gonna go 4 wide here.
A little bit of contact.
Ooh.
Just a little bit. Man, but you can really see how much progression, how much stronger that top lane is. You can really roll it a lot better.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick on the 9 here tonight because I can. And I'm friends with the SRU guys. I know Tyler's not an SRU guy, so Tyler, sorry. But I don't like the paint there, man. You're running a Texas paint. Just saying. An Arkansas fan, so giving you a hard time there, buddy.
Got you, Longhorns.
I'm a Razorback fan, and when Arkansas and Texas were in the same conference, back in the Southwest Conference, way back when, but you know, I'm not a Texas fan. But you know, hey, if Tyler's a good racer, I may be a Tyler fan. You know, 3 wide ahead of them. Here we go again, folks. At 24, man. Yeah, here we go. 24, 24, 30. Now I know it's kind of a mix-up here between what's going on with the same numbers, but you've got Jason Adams in the 24, and as they get it straightened up here, then you have, I believe that is, yeah, Cameron Smith in the 24 on the car, supposed to be in the 18, according to ATVO, in the 30. Go ahead, bud.
I was just going to say almost contact, but they avoided it there. They can't make up their mind if they want to be side by side or 3 wide. Now you see Randy, he's on the tail end of this, trying to figure out which way to go. So Jason Adams is in the DuPont 24.
Yeah.
And Cameron is in the Pepsi Cola.
The Pepsi, yeah, the Pepsi 24, but supposed to be in the 18. But however, so we got 24-24 here together. Kyle Heath out there in chat here tonight. Whatever went wrong for me did go wrong tonight. Ooh, man, Kyle, hate it for you, buddy. You know, I don't like to see anybody, I don't care who it is, you know, have to end the race early. That's, I mean, I would love to see, everybody finish.
Yes,
That's
I
just
agree.
me. And single file here tonight, looks like Isaiah up front, Jacob Carter in second. You got the 25. As I say that, they're going to go, 1, 2, 3, 4 here this evening. Isaiah, Brandon, you got Jacob, Skyler right here, top 4 together. A little bit further back, that's about 1.3 seconds. That is Dave Bush here tonight. And John Hill, right behind them, you got Brian Huntley.
Yes, Brian Huntley is a very sneaky one. He can kind of just appear quite suddenly. He can. Oh, there he goes.
Into the back.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yep, he got into the back of the triple one.
I think we got some action going up here. 19 of Brian Huntley.
As you can see, they're trying to get it sorted back out.
Yep, I'm going to go to a replay on that here if I can. Yeah, he got into the back, I believe, was 111. Yeah, right there. It might have been by accident. Yeah, but into the back of the 111. That is John Henderson, who is up here running with the guys 2 laps down. Oh,
Yes,
man, Kyle. Go ahead, bud.
Oh, yes, I saw that as well from Kyle Heath. That is quite unfortunate. A lot of different things, circumstances just ruins a good day, I guess you could say. But also, you said the triple one running up with this group with pace.
Yeah, John Henderson. Yeah, he's right there ahead of the 53, which is Dave Bush.
Sometimes you can just be in those unlucky positions, just like Kyle Heath was in earlier in the race, and trying to work your way back, and you just, sometimes people might get upset because you're 1 or more laps down fighting, to work your way back, but that's just how it goes.
Dave Bush in the 53, but 27 in ATVO, but we know who the 50 is, or at least I do. I broadcast SRU on Sunday night, so I know who the 3 is. A little bit of a mix-up, another number here tonight. Of course, Cameron Smith as well in another 24 machine. 24 of Jason Adams as well. Cameron 18 in ATVO. 24 on the car. Jason Adams 24 on the car and in the 20.
Oh,
3 wide behind them. Golly.
Randy with a brave move, and he makes it work.
Man. I'm going to go ahead and say it. And everybody, I love the paint there by Randy. And get a better look at that. I know they're side by side. That is the 109. Technically, it's the 4 of the car, but 109 in the driver bar. Idling up back here behind them, but I do want to get a good view here of this paint here from Randy. United we stand, divided we fall. Number 30. Oh, I love that paint. I am a big patriotic person, and I gotta say that is one sexy paint right there. Love it.
Oh, you even got an American Eagle on the back.
Yeah,
On the back bumper.
I love it.
Randy's I would say he's a pretty good, stable driver. If he's got a stable car or a good handling car underneath him, You got to watch out for him to be a top 10 to top 5 contender. Sometimes he just gets caught up in, you know, those unlucky, unfortunate situations.
Well, and that's anybody, William. I mean,
Oh,
anybody,
yes.
you know, can get caught up in, you know, you run good. You know, it's 100 laps here tonight. You know, you run good for, you know, 99 laps, and it, you know, it comes down to the white flag, and then something happens. You know, it can happen to anybody at any given time. It's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to you.
You could straddle one of these seams wrong. You could have a bad exit out of turn 2, like we have seen earlier in the race.
It can happen at any point in time, but pretty much here right now, folks, it is single file. We got some drivers here that are kind of running together. 30-24-4. That is Cameron Smith here. 30-24 Cameron Smith, 18. We're right behind him. Another 109. That is Allen here. And then right behind them, you've got Chris Otto and then Jason Adams. Oh, well, what?
My apologies. I was looking at the. I wasn't looking at the live feed. I was just glancing since they were just. You know, I was. Anywho, my apologies again, Matt.
Looks like we're doing A-OK. Going back here to Mike Rhino and company. Mike, Darren,
This
Carver,
is a great
Dakota.
battle going on.
Yeah, we got a good battle back here, folks. We got
This is
we got
just
some
outside
drivers.
the top 10, right?
Yeah, we're back here at about, you know, 15, 14, 15, 16. You got Brian Huntley Jr. up here in the mix. Tyler Myers as well. Tyler leading the pack here. So just outside of the top 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 3 wide going on again. No reason to get excited about 3 wide at Auto Club because it's just so wide you can do it.
But it's great to see it.
Oh,
man.
yeah. It's lovely to see. You know, what gets crazy is when they go 4 and 5 wide. Now, can you go 5 wide here at Auto Club? I believe if you got the right driver, William, you can go 5 wide and you can make it. I believe it.
A couple of the cars on the high side about scraped the wall, but they managed to not do it. The 21 and the AAA car there, I'm not sure what number it is, but I see the car right in front of Dakota.
Okay, so that would be, Jared? No.
Okay, Carver in the 28, I do believe, yes.
8. Oh. Well, that's, wow, we got on 22 here tonight, too.
It's all good, brother.
Who's in the 22?
It's all good to me because the action is unbelievable. Just look at that. All that side-by-sideness. Great running, though, on that high side. You got a train of cars just trying to just make up some ground. Almost contact, I do believe. That was close.
That is Jaden Sanchez in the number 22 that I have here. The actual 22 car. So right up there in the Napa 22, that would be... let me find out who that is.
Carver. It's going to be Carver. I assume. Man, everybody's joining this party, and it's just outside that top 10. This,
It's not Carter. He's in the 20.
who's in the 28? Carver?
8. And I have, Carver. Yeah. That is Carver, not Carter. Yeah. Man,
Yes, my apologies.
got a little bit of another mix-up number.
My apologies. I probably wasn't clear on the last name I was trying to do. I probably could have said the first name. Man, James Selnick coming with a run. Where did he come from? He's going to just, wow, look at that. On the bottom in that 0-1 machine. He just came out of nowhere. Dakota Bryant is leading this gaggle. It is miraculous.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, you know, really kind of keeping calm per se, but lap
we have hit the halfway point.
Lap number 50, next time by, we will be at the halfway mark here tonight. Lap 51 of 100 here tonight. They have been out here on this run at about 25, 26 laps. We are at the halfway mark here tonight for the first annual League versus League Sim Racing Unleashed and BNR. I'm not sure exactly what that stands for, but BNR here tonight. So League versus League, bragging rights here between the two leagues. And now let's kind of get to the points and the way they're doing it. Now you can pick up, you know, points per position. So if you are SRU or BNR and you start in the back and you pass one driver, that is 1 point. So you can pick up those positions. Looks like Brandon Hartwell is coming down pit road here tonight, as well as Chris Otto here this evening. If I can
Kyle, I wanted to tell him that, man. That's not fair. I wanted to tell him that.
Bump and run.
Yes, bump and run.
Robbie Darnell, Larry Blair, Jeff Gilmore not coming down, but everybody else, like I said, ahead of them did. So bump and runs. Okay, so, you know, that's new to me, William. So bump and run.
Well, you know, sometimes if you let your competitor get close to you on the last lap, you may have to do a bump and run. So you understand.
So basically, it's a chrome horn, you know. That's what it is.
Oh, sometimes there's a lot of aggression, but sometimes there is the best enjoyment of racing there is at times. But that can be, like you said earlier, with any drivers in any league at times. But I am very fortunate and able to watch the BNR guys, and just like Kyle said, they are a whole lot of fun.
Oh, so
yeah, Ernest.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, he is a great competitor as well. We got Jaden Sanchez in this race, and Chris Otto. Ernest King is actually teammates with them in the RKR motorsports stable of drivers. Excuse me there, my apologies. And, you know, they are also a great bunch to hang around with, I do believe. Pit stops happening here.
Yep.
All sorts of different strategy afoot as well.
We got pit stops. We got Skyler down. We've got Jacob Carter. If I can get down here to him, he's down pit road here tonight. 4 drivers coming down. Robert. Oh, that's Gomez, Mark Koshik, Cliff Ashley, Brandon down. Ricky is down in his pit box here tonight, so pit stop is happening.
Hillier had to back up. He overshot his pit there, Joshua.
Yeah,
so
I'm looking at
whole lot of time lost there by LaHillier in the 5 car. As you can see, Ricky already done with his stop. He is off and away. That's quite unfortunate for LaHillier. That is a difficult and treacherous mistake, I would have to say, to overshoot your pit stall during a green flag pit stop. losing so much time. My apologies, Maddock. If are you still there? Are you still with me, Joshua?
Yeah. I'm still here. I was just talking to my wife, so that's
Oh,
why I'm muted.
my apologies. My apologies there.
That's what I do.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right. Well, getting back to it here. Looks like more pit stops. Jason Adams is down pit road here, and I'm sorry if I missed anybody that was down pit road here, but you know, you got, like you was talking about, different strategies, William. So, you know, definitely anything can play out here. I don't think even from this stop they can make it to the end. You know, we're talking 30, 34 without saving, 35 to 40. You know, if you're saving. Now, those that do save, they're going to be at a pinnacle point. So, I still don't think they can even make it with 57 of 100 here. We're still looking. We're not even at 40 to go.
No, we're not. So, I would suspect around lap 72 or maybe a little bit before we might see the final pit stops of the race. Maybe a little bit after that. But we've already seen some of the front runners like Hartwell come in, and others that were up towards the front end, the top 5, top 10. They have decided to come down early, and some of them have stayed out. James Sellner, I do believe, is
we got
one of those.
More coming down here now. Joshua Small, Richard Johns, Brian Huntley, they're coming down pit road.
Yes, they tried to conserve and save as long as possible. I do believe the leaders started to pit around lap 51, 52-ish. So these guys who were just riding around, conserving, also racing a little bit, but mainly conserving.
Brandon Hartwell taking back over the lead from Isaiah Sutherland here. They have made a pit stop here, but it is not going to be their final pit stop. John held P5 here. Okay, so going back up. Got to scroll up. Okay, so Randy Coaching and Philip Brigman is 1-2 right now. They have not pitted. They're going to have to come down pit road.
They are playing the long game.
Yeah, that would give the lead back up to Brandon Hartwell. So it looks like Randy is going to be coming down pit road here as we speak. Yes, he is going to take that dive to the safety of pit road and still up. Well, what Philip does. He is not going to come down, but is he going to lead this lap? No, he is not. But he is going to take over the... Oh, he did lead the lap. Whoa!
That was close, I do believe, because, yes, Randy was probably almost at the line in pit. That was a really close one indeed. Maybe Philip might try to stretch it to lap 62, 63. Maybe he might be coming in now, though. No, I don't think he is.
I am on Philip right now. Philip Brigman here. No, he is not coming down, but... And that's going to allow Brandon Hartwell to just get up ever so closer to Philip.
Well, I don't think Philip's too worried about that. I think Philip's just worried about, just going longer than his competitors. He's normally pretty good about trying to stretch it, maybe just make it to where, anything is possible. So just got to look at it from that point of view at times. But he has lost a lot of ground by staying out this long because the Hartwell in the 25, I believe, is just...
Okay, so Philip is coming down pit road. Here we go.
Yes. He gives up the lead.
To Brandon Hartwell. Brandon back up front. That's going to put him at 39 under his belt. Isaiah back to P2 now officially. John held P3. Chris Otto battling here. Was battling.
Chris Otto is, he has found himself back on the lead lap and in 4th position. That is Chris Otto, yes, the pole sitter. So magically with some strategy, has found himself back inside the top 5. I do believe, my apologies, we're doing a rundown, my apologies.
Jacob
yes,
Carter
Jacob Carter
in
in 5th
P5.
position.
Fowler Sixton P6, Alan Duranco P7, Cameron Smith P8, Jason Adams P9, and Gomez Markachik is going to round out our top 10. That's just what we're going to do is the top 10 right now. But, you know, even behind them, we still got battles going on. James Selner, Mike Rhino, Dakota Bryan. I mean, they're all right here together. We cannot forget about these drivers back here, man.
James Selner with a great pass on the 10.
This is bragging rights.
Yes, it is. James trying to fight back, but the 10 car of Cliff really trying to make it stick on the high side. Looks like Dakota's going to go down, try to get past his SRU competitor there.
Row 1 of James Selner. Dakota Bryan, Mike Rhino. Got the 14 of Stanley Jr. right there with them. Right behind them, Tyler Myers. Back up front, Brandon Hartwell. Kind of not worried about him at
Stanley got into the 39 or something. Yes, Mike Rhino. Stanley got into Mike going into turn 3, but Mike saved it.
All right, MaxspeedTV replay here. We'll watch it. On Michael Rhino here. Yeah, right there. Could have been some net code there too, but we're still green. No caution. Good save by Mike Rhino here tonight. Wow,
an excellent save.
That could have been bad.
Yes, it could have. That was an excellent save. Now, can Hartwell maintain the pace and just keep doing what he has to do?
All right, if it's blurry in the, while you're watching it, please hit the gear and change it to either 720 or 1080. I am live. I am not dropping any frames. It should not be blurry at all. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but definitely, hit the gear and change.
I mean, for me, it's running good at 1080p.
Okay, so you're good.
For me, yes.
It might be something on
their end.
Yeah, you're in, Ernest. So make sure you might be having internet issues as well. So, I mean, I'm not having any, but you may need.
Well, just may need to refresh it, or just, maybe his device that he is using isn't capable of that. It only gives it a certain quality.
Could be, depending on what device. Yeah, tablet, phone, etc.
So Hartwell maintaining a gap of 1.5 seconds over Sutherland. Otto in 3rd place, 4 seconds back.
I'm showing at about 4 seconds. Oh, we got that caution. caution. Whoa. Oh, Cliff Ashley.
Gonna have to see what happened
Yep.
to the Tide.
And that is what we're going to do here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Find out what happened to Cliff Ashley's on the outside of that Texas machine here tonight. 3 wide. Got the 14 down there on that far inside line. And right there. Oh, right there it was. And I'm going to go ahead and give that number 9 a hard
Myers
time.
got loose on the exit of 2, came down, collected.
Yep.
Junior.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Got loose just like they did against Alabama.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, oh man, yes, I'm gonna give that dude a hard time. He's running a Texas pain, so you know I gotta do it.
So you're saying that Cliff's Tide rolled all over his? I see what you did there.
No, the 9.
This caution comes out at a great time, though.
The 9
Joshua.
comes down into the 14. I believe, or the 14 comes up into the 9. However, that Texas car was involved, so you know.
Yes, indeed.
All right, we're having a good time out here tonight, folks. I mean, I hate it for the driver of that number 9 car, but you need to change your paint there. All right, back up front. Here we go. Now, I cannot, like I said, interview anybody from BNR. I'm not in their Discord. But I can interview those on SRU.
You think I got time to jump over there?
Yeah, go ahead. Real quick. Make it quick. All right, so he's going to jump over. Talk to those guys. I'm gonna interview here tonight real quickly Isaiah Sutherland. I gotta get him down here. Isaiah, got a copy, buddy. Isaiah, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, well, it is League versus League, man. Awesome racing out here by you guys. But what is it going to take? Because now you guys can make it to the end, fuel and tires. So what do you got to do out here tonight, bud?
Well, it's going to be just a little bit close on fuel, but I think we'll be good. That's our last set of tires. But we've been working really good together here at SRU and been helping each other get in good positions with the draft and whatnot. But I think right now, we're just going to have to maintain the lead, try to get the SRU guys in front, and make the race between us. So for these next couple laps, watch out. We're going to be driving hard.
So is it really going to be that close on fuel? I heard 30-34 if you're not saving, and I heard 35-40 if you are. So is that kind of correct?
Well, based on a fuel run I did in practice, it's going to be close. That's all I can say. I can't say too much.
Okay, yeah.
So,
yeah, no strategy.
we'll say right now we're just going to have to go hard and try to maintain this lead, us SRU guys. So,
all right.
we're going to give it all
Good
we got.
luck, Isaiah.
Thanks, buddy.
All righty. Well, that is Isaiah here. William, you got something here tonight from the BNR guys here this evening before we get going green here tonight?
Heard a lot of mixed feelings about fuel mileage. Some are going to be able to go, others not so much. Some are praying for another caution, others are good to go.
All right.
But
so kind of like what Isaiah was talking about. You know, fuel going to be close. So, hey, I mean, I think this could come to a fuel run. Green flag back out here tonight. No, not sponsored by Harpoon Design. Here this evening, I just had to go with the one I knew worked here. So, ATVO working smooth.
Isaiah Sutherland got loose, got down on the paint. He got loose. He slipped up, and man, they are 3 wide all over the place.
Yep, 3 wide and back to single file side by side, but don't count out Isaiah. He is coming back through. He's got the 7 behind him, but that is Chris Otto. He is not SRU. He is BNR. Why is he
trying
right
to get
now
back to that pole.
behind that one? 3 wide with Chris Otto here. Oh my gosh. This is going to get crazy.
It is great racing all night tonight. Chris Otto really can drive it in deeper there in the middle lane. Some really high up towards the wall. James Selner with, I can't tell who was in front of James, but that's okay. I believe John Held is the leader of this race at the moment.
James Selner. Let me see here if I can find.
He is in the 01. Right there. They're 3 wide, almost 4. Not quite 4. Just about, oh my goodness.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, I'm on it now. Yep. That's back here at about 9th, 10th, 11th. Allen right here up with them. 3 wide, 2 rows deep.
Oh, contact, 4 wide.
Here tonight, folks. You got some 4 quick 4 wide, but that was officially, William, 4 wide out here tonight.
Yes, I think we both virtually jumped up out of our seats, for sure. Oh man, now they're getting.
I don't think we're done. I do not think we're done. 3 wide
no,
here.
Not.
We're gonna see 5 wide. We're gonna see.
Oh man. I'm almost getting speechless here. We're getting full 3 lanes. That is 2 lanes. My apologies.
Oh my gosh, here
goodness.
we go again. We're going to have, oh man, I thought we were going to have another 4 wide there, but it didn't happen. We got 3 wide going on though. Jeez, Lord Almighty, these guys are battling it back here.
Great move by the 33 of Mark Koshik to get where he was at. Oh, Brian Hunley slipped up the track. He's going to lose some more. Huge crash on the front straightaway.
Mark got through it.
Oh, no, and they're still continuing going into turn 1. Mark Koshik somehow did not get hit at all. Oh, man. We're going to have to go back and look at this one.
Yeah, and we're going to be on Mark here, Mark Koshik. We're going to watch it. Got 3 wide here with Mark, Bass Pro Shop 19 and the 44. But I don't know how Mark got through this. I really don't. Right there, net code, believe that is where it's going to start. Yeah, definitely some net code. Yeah, right there. And then it was kind of on from there. So he got through that.
Yes.
And then more action going on right here. Okay, so he was ahead of that. Yeah. 53, 9 gonna get a piece, and yeah, it was 9 taking a lick into the wall there, and a hard lick.
Cliff spread some more tide across the surface of the track.
Oh yeah, yep. He hits the wall, hits the 9, and man, it was kind of a stack of
Randy got through it. Randy Coking got through it. Let's ride on board with Randy. Do you have a bubble cam, like a roof cam that we can ride on board the 30 car?
I can go cockpit. Go cockpit.
Oh, cockpit, roof cam, whatever we can do, man. This is going to be great because it all happens in front of Randy. This is going to be great.
Yeah, I got cockpit here. I'm on to Randy here in that number 30, and he is. What in the world, man? Yeah, how in the world did he get through that?
Round of applause for Randy.
Wow. The number 30, he got through it. 33 was ahead of it. Of course, he got through it as well. Man,
well, who should we drag up from the SRU to talk to now?
I don't know. I really would like to get some BNR guys up here because, I know it.
I know it.
I would love to talk to those I really would. But, that's just me. I mean, with the
Oh,
league versus
they're a
league,
fun bunch. Yes,
and
indeed.
they're in a separate Discord. I can't jump over. For one, I don't have their Discord, and
Yes,
two,
that
it's kind of
was.
hard as a broadcaster to do it. So, I'm gonna have to just,
It is.
I guess, pick on SRU here. So
Well,
I'm gonna
it
go
has.
ahead and get.
Oh, Jason, yes.
Yep. Jason Adams. Head and get down here if we can. Jason, you interview him. Go ahead, man. This is yours.
Hey, Jason, you got a copy?
What's going on, man?
Hey, looks like you're up there towards the front now. You've been back there in a lot of traffic. Do you think that's going to play a factor later on, or do you just think you're going to get more cautions to breed some cautions, Jason?
Well, this race has been pretty much a green flag race all
It
race,
has.
except for a couple of cautions. But not sure what this 24 is going to do the rest of the race. But we'll see what happens. But traffic's just been a lot of trouble getting through.
Just explain real quick while we got the time how difficult it has been, because it has looked pretty treacherous. 3 wide, we had some 4 wide. Just explain it, Jason.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been stuck in the middle quite a few times, and that's like hold your will, kind of like hold my beer and watch this. So it's been very interesting. 4 wide, been some great racing all night long. Clean racing with BNR, SRU, great all around.
Well, appreciate you talking to us, Jason. Good luck, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, well, that is Jason Adams. We get back up front. They are side by side. We are lap 80 next time by when we hit the green. Guess what it's going to be, folks? If you don't know it, it's going to be 20 to go here tonight. And let's just hope we do not have to use those GWCs here tonight. But with the way things are going, oh man, we might have to use 1, maybe 2. But Pace Truck is going to dive off here into the Geico restart zone here tonight. Brandon Hartwell. Here we go. Green is back out once more here tonight. And we are officially at 20 to go here tonight for the first annual League versus League SRU BNR presented by MaxspeedTV. And as they continue to go at it on track, I mean, I got shout outs I need to give, but I don't know if I'm going to get 2 of them. So the first shout out I really want to give out is to William, coming out here and helping me with the race here tonight, William. This has been an amazing race with these 2 leagues, different leagues as well. So, a big shout out to you for coming out calling this race with, Kyle Heath and Robbie Darnell for, not giving me the heads up. But, hey, we got it. We're here. So big shout out to them and BNR, the league, BNR for coming out here racing up. But we got action, William. So, yeah, thank you, man. Awesome job.
Well, I appreciate you as well letting me come and give my voice and my opinions to this race. It has been quite an interesting and entertaining race. So what happened at the start, if you want to go back and remember that, the initial start of the race, Chris Otto came down at lap 2. He jumped the initial start, the pole sitter. So he has had to fight back ever since that. And oh my goodness, we are putting some slide jobs all over people.
Slide job. Oh, so you slide job. Are you talking about the league slide job?
Oh no! I was talking about that move that Chris Otto just put on the 37.
Okay.
Coming out of turn 2. Yeah.
I kind of missed that. Sorry.
Oh, I've never heard of a. Anyway, um, yes, Ernest, I pretty much knew you would say that. 17 laps to go. I do believe Chris Otto can get up there and ruin the day of Brandon Hartwell. I do believe he's got the pace.
But he's got Isaiah Sutherland also to deal with. You got two
Oh, yeah,
SRU
good point.
guys up here together, so.
And Isaiah's pretty good at defensive driving. I've seen him block a little bit here and there at times in the truck series, and he can be quite aggressive when need be. So Chris Otto kind of up there all by his lonesome, because the nearest next BNR guy, if you don't count the car that just went a lap down, let's see where the nearest BNR guy is.
That would be Skylar Sixton, P8.
Oh, man. So BNR kind of struggling here at this moment in time. They are kind of, I guess, praying for a caution or something of that sort. Something is just, I guess you could say, Auto Club, if you did, you know, like a best 2 out of 3 or something, I guess.
Oh, well, you've got some drivers out here that did not pit. So
oh, yeah, that is true.
I am looking at it. Brandon Hartwell and company did not pit. We're looking going all the way back to the top 9 right now. They've been out here 15, 16 laps. So we get back here to Jacob Carter. He's only been out here 7 laps. He's on the lead lap. He can go the distance. He's got the fuel, and he's got the tires. So, Jacob Carter I think, would be the first driver you would have to watch, as well as Alan Duranko in the 109 back here, kind of mired in between traffic here. I don't know if you understand what I'm looking at, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it live here on MaxspeedTV.
Oh, no, I can understand. I get the gist. You have a lot of awesome technology at your disposal.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it here, and you're seeing it. Everybody watching is seeing it. 8, 9, I mean, it updates. So, yeah, I mean,
Who has the fastest lap right now?
That I don't.
Oh, you don't have
No,
that at the moment?
I don't.
We won't know that until the end of the race.
Best lap, that I don't know. I cannot.
We'll figure that out later. It'll be okay. 13 laps to go here. Who, just like you're saying, who's going to come into pit? It's
Otto!
Oh!
Wow! Otto caution is out. Whoa!
This is going to change everything. Everything is going to be changed.
Chiswick. Robbie Darnell? No, let's go ahead and get on Chiswick here and get a look at this. Sorry for the replay again. Had to go with the clean.
Oh man,
right.
They were almost 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were almost 5 wide.
Yeah,
almost.
That is where this all started here. 52 on the car, and it could have been netcode, could have been contact. However, that's going to send Robert Chiswick up to the wall. Robbie Darnell is going to get a piece of that, and several others. The 239, and of course, my
Your
favorite
pick,
paint.
the 30.
I'm going to get a piece of that. Oh.
Man, so about 6 cars involved in this. Maybe 7.
And oh man, well, under 10 to go. I do not interview anybody.
I like that.
Yeah, well, we're 11 to go, but we're getting close. So I'm not going to interview anybody under 10 to go. It's because, I mean, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. So
Yes, you want to let them just
yeah,
concentrate, do their thing.
concentrate on the race. And then green
Well-
light checkered attempts, I definitely don't interview anybody.
I have to agree with that as well. I'm not a big fan of interviewing people. I guess you could say within 15 to 10 to go, because don't quite know how they're feeling, what they're going to say. They can sometimes be loose cannons at times.
Oh yeah.
But who do you think out of this top 5 or 10, or just anybody in this field at this moment in time on the lead lap, who do you feel? You have Brandon Hartwell here, who has led 62 laps of this race, mainly because I think him and Chris Otto would have had a great bout if Chris has been recovering this entire time. Basically for a good portion of this 200-miler event here, he has been recovering from a penalty from the initial start, and now he has found himself back up on the front row on this restart. Then you got Isaiah Sutherland there, John Held. Jason Adams finds himself in the 5th position, Joshua. So,
Oh man, I do not know. I gotta give a shout out though here in chat. Tara Path out there in chat here tonight. Glad to see you out there, Tara. Sorry if I missed you here. But glad
yes,
to have
hello
you
and
out
good
there
evening.
here tonight. Yeah, kind of one of those quick races, and you know these guys wanted me to do it. I'm joined by William here tonight. He actually. William does SRU's truck series, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
so he knows the SRU guys, but he also knows the BNR guys as well. So glad to have William up here, but glad to have you out there in chat, Terry.
Yes, thanks for all the support from everyone.
We got 17 out there and 7 likes. We should be able to hit 10, 15 likes out here tonight. I mean, great racing out here. 10 to go. It's going to be 9 to go. But with my pick here tonight, oh, man, it's so hard to choose. I can't choose, man. We got so many great drivers
I
out
agree
here.
with you, because I feel like I would be a mix between SRU. Like, I want to pick like 6 different people, but they're all split, you know? Like, it's all a mixture.
I want to
Pace
pick
truck
like
coming
10,
off.
15 different people. You know?
Exactly.
Oh. Here we go. Brandon Hartwell and the green flag back out here tonight. 9 to go. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen?
Look at them all. They're going to spread out here going through 1 and 2.
Isaiah.
Otto didn't get a good launch.
No.
Isaiah, like you said, got right by him.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, folks, let's get a blimp view of what's going on. How about, see, what is it? Blimp or chopper? Chopper.
Chopper.
Let's get a chopper
is
view.
excellent.
It's a little bit better.
Yes.
Let's get a chopper view. 3
Oh,
wide.
man.
Oh my gosh. Are we going to have 4 wide here tonight? Again?
Oh, maybe. Look at that racing. That is excellent racing. I don't really care who wins out of this race. It has been just marvelous display of
we got
caution is out.
Yes, we do.
Caution is out on the track. Terry Duguay?
36 of Terry Duguay.
Oh,
involved in this. Let's go ahead and get back here on the MaxspeedTV replay and check it out. 8 to go. This is not going to set up a GWC. Find out kind of what happened right there.
There was a coming together.
Yep. 22. And right there, yeah, nowhere to go for the 8. Just T-bones.
Brandon Moore.
Oh, man, 22. Napa, 22.
Carver.
And then
that is Carver in the Napa.
33 gonna slam. Or 13 gonna slam. That is Kyle Heath. Oh. All right, well,
Well, what does this do for the people that need the fuel? Uh, Big
Well,
questions. Are they able to conserve and save here?
you can
Yes.
save under caution,
Yes, but like
but
how desperate exactly?
is it going to
But
be enough? I mean, we're looking.
now
Uh,
another question.
Go
My
ahead.
apologies, Joshua. No, you go ahead, sir.
We're
You.
looking at the top of 5 right now. 23, 24 laps under their belt. We got 7 to go. It's going to be close on fuel. I think the only driver, or the only 2 drivers right now that can make it is Jeff Gilmore and Dakota Bryant. That is P6 and P7. Now, that's just from what I understand, or from what I know. However, with this caution, and those other drivers save that fuel like you was talking about. Go ahead, man.
My other assumption here looks like we're going to get the restart at 4 to go. We're going to pace around for another. The lights are on the pace trucks. We got 6. So we're going to get the restart at lap 4 to go. Lap 96, I do believe, of 100 here in this 200-mile event. Chris Otto, I want to talk about the 7 car because on the previous restart, Joshua, he did not get a good restart. If he can time the restart here with the SRU guys, or at least Hartwell, if he could possibly maybe just be on his back bumper and I guess push him or give him a push, basically is what I'm saying. Just time it to where he can be able to stay with Brandon, because I think Isaiah might try to defend for Brandon, but it's all hard to tell. Mark Koshik, let's point out, Mark in the 33, he's avoided some wrecks, avoided some melee. Always love his paint schemes. They always look pretty sharp. But I'm really, let's just give him a shout out for running as well as he is at this moment in time.
But yeah, I mean, look at where he's at. I mean, he started 34th. He is in P3 right now. And if you look at what's going on here, you got SRU 1, 2, 3. You got Chris Otto. The only driver in the top 5 that is, of course, you know, BNR. So, Chris is kind of
carrying the banner, carrying the flag.
Exactly.
His back is gonna be hurting from all of the carrying he's been, and he's came back from 2 laps down. Let's not forget that. He was a lap and a half.
You can't forget
down.
that because he did do that. But I mean, he's got a lot of work cut out for him because, you know, the SRU. If you are league versus league, you're gonna help your league. So you got SRU up here. They're gonna help each other. Chris Otto, he has no help right now. He has got to get somebody.
You know that song,
here.
Joshua? Do you know that song? 1 is the loneliest number.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yep.
I've heard it. Yep. Here we go. Pace truck off and away here. 5 to go. It'll be 4 to go here at the stripe here tonight. And Brandon Hartwell is going to be on the loud pedal. Isaiah Sutherland, Mark Koshik, and wow, what a jump by Brandon.
Whole shot.
And these SRU guys, they're going to be working together. They're going to try.
Oh,
wow,
Chris Otto on the
bumper 1.
I think there's something.
What
There's
are
a
you
lot of argy-bargy going on for that second spot.
Wow, Isaiah, caution.
Oh, there's a caution in the back. Caution in the back.
All right, well, let's try to find it. Randy again. What? All right, back here with the 30 of Randy. Kind of caught up in something going on up here. Out 4 wide. Oh, netcode. Oof.
Oh, he
Yeah.
makes net code contact with
Yeah,
Larry
right
Blair.
there with the 73. I would say that would be netcode there.
Larry is trying to give the 6 room, so he goes up a little bit,
Oh,
and him and Randy net coded each other. It seems hard contact by the 30 on the inside. Man,
all right. Well,
unfortunate.
that is going to set up the first GWC attempt here. And they do get 3 attempts. So we're going to go ahead and get that up here tonight. So GWC attempt 1 of 3 here tonight. 17 people still out there tuning in. We got 8 likes. 2 shy from 10. 7 shy from 15 here tonight. Can we hit 10, 15 likes here? This, could we, William, use up all 3 GWCs here?
Possibility. I don't want to say yes because, you know, I want to have a little bit of faith. I want to see them get it done in just 1 attempt. I don't know how you feel about green white checkers, Joshua.
Oh,
but I'm not
GWCs,
a big fan.
but I don't like unlimited because it can just go on and on and on. 3 to 5, is okay.
This is my opinion about green white checkers. While I have time here behind the pace truck to explain my opinion, I'm a classic mind thinking racing fan. And if you have a scheduled distance that you have advertised for or that you have put out there, and I understand if you have to go, if you got to call the race short because of rain or something, I understand that. But go to the end. If you have to end under safety car or pace car, whatever, if you have to end under caution condition, then so be it.
So you
I
are
think
not
it
a big
causes
fan of GWC.
No, I frown every time. Whenever my, I guess, producer / co-broadcaster Brian that I sat in the booth with, Brian Huntley, driver of the Bass Pro Shop number 19 car here tonight, by the way. But anyway, I always frown whenever he tells me how many, it is. Whenever I see like 3 or 2, I'm like, oh no, what if, I'm not a big fan. No.
iRacing, this is a platform. So, they have their own way of doing things. Even real NASCAR has their own way of doing things. So,
oh goodness, indeed.
I love old school racing where, you start the season and then, you go 37 races and whoever is in the top, in the points at the end of the season, that's your champion. I love that format, and that's the way it should be, in my opinion. That is one reason why I don't watch real NASCAR, because I hate stage racing. But with that being said, I'm going to shut my mouth because we are going to come to the first GWC here tonight. That pace truck is going to be off and away here tonight. And Brandon Hartwell coming to the Geico restart zone. Here we go. We're underway here tonight. The first GWC attempt here for the League versus the League SRU.
Oh,
BNR.
Otto goes really high into turn 1. Excuse me for cutting you off. He exactly cut Isaiah off going into turn 1. Had a beautiful arc. Oh, lots of cars are going to hit the wall.
Yeah,
we have them spreading out.
got action going on. I don't know if I'm going to be
Three,
able to
4
even...
wide down the back straightaway, going into turn 3, 3 wide. Oh my good, 4 wide. We got cars rubbing each other up the track. Argy-barginess going on like
it
it's
is
a boxing
racing.
match.
Get the white flag, Brandon. Let's do it. White flag in the air. 1 to go. One
You can see Chris Otto.
GWC attempt, and I didn't change it. Not sponsored by Ebery Designs, but I didn't change it.
Look at the battles going on right behind them. Chris Otto is coming off of turn 2. Can he get the draft of Harp? Oh man! Oh, there's a huge crash coming out of turn 2. But here's the 2 leaders. Oh, Otto dives down.
Oh,
He dives. Oh, it's a dirty slide. It's a dirty slide. Oh, coming out of turn 4. They are neck and neck. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
No idea who got that.
Oh, look at what's happening behind. It is chaos everywhere.
Oh, and we're
Wow,
up front.
what an excellent, what an awesome way to finish this race. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody had fun. I want to see the wreck coming out of turn 2. But first, let's look. Oh my goodness, this happened all the way from turn 3 to turn, all the way to the start-finish line. We're going to slow it down here. Oh man, they go all the way almost to the grass. They're literally in, just about inside each other. Wow. It is miraculous, and it's coming to the line, and oh man, who?
I think it was Otto. I think it was. Hang on.
It's Otto.
Let me go back.
It's
here.
Otto. Look at the bumper. Look at the splitter. Look at the splitter of the 11. He's got a bumper. It's a splitter's worth. Look at it. Oh, wow.
Close.
What a finish.
Wow. And
Chris Otto comes back from a penalty for the start of the race, and he only leads 1 lap. Your pole sitter and the dominant car all night long finishes second, but it was epic proportion.
Alrighty, folks, hang tight. We're going to get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back live here. We're waiting on Chris Otto here tonight, and it looks like he has joined us here. That is, okay, a different name. But, so we're going to go ahead and start with him. Is this Chris Otto here tonight?
Hello, yes it is.
All right. Well, a different name here, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. Citrus Applesauce.
Yep, that's my gamer tag on PlayStation.
Wow. All right. Well, hey, man, awesome job out here tonight, bud. Let's get down here to you. Man, what an amazing race out here. It was tough, at the start for you for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Let's kind of talk about it. That RKR Motorsports, you didn't start out, started out strong, but you had some mistakes at the start. How in the world did you work yourself back up to the front?
Man, I don't know. I was surprised I got the pole, not gonna lie. But man, on that start, I thought it was you're in the restart zone, you can go. But I was mistaken for initial start. You got to go on green. I jumped it just barely. Oh, I was so upset when I had to come down pit road. I came out of pit road, I was hoping for a caution. I was just riding around hoping for a caution. There towards the end of that run, before that first caution came out, I realized, hey, I'm running the fastest laps here on the track. I am fast. If I can get myself back in this race, I have a shot. I mean, that's all there is to it. You just gotta catch a few lucky breaks and get yourself back in it and take advantage of it if you can.
Well, coming down, we had a few cautions out here tonight, but it was a battle there at the end. One GWC attempt, and it came down to you and Brandon Hartwell from SRU. So, you have BNR, SRU right there together. I mean, it's door to door, it's glitching, but you guys still hung strong. I mean, talk about that battle there with Brandon Hartwell, because Brandon, he's a very good driver as well.
Yeah, to be honest, I've never really raced against many of these SRU guys. I haven't really had the chance to watch any of their races either. But based off the race that I had seen from the back for most of it, Brandon, yeah, he was up in the lead, so I knew he was going to be one of the ones I'd have to contend with if I could get myself back up there. And that was probably the most exciting finish I think I've ever been a part of, and I'm glad I came out on top. That was so fun.
But, it's, league versus league, Sim Racing Unleashed and, BNR here. First annual, league versus league. So, how do you feel about coming on top with the first annual win of league versus league with these two?
I'm just happy I can get BNR the win. They're a great league to be a part of. I think I'm going to end up screwing myself out of a championship over there. I had some family issues yesterday, and then next week I think there's going to be some continuation. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be out of the playoffs over there, which sucks. But, yeah, it's just a great league to be a part of. It's super fun, super competitive, and I've made some great friends. I've joined their fantasy football league, and yeah, it's just been super fun. I've grown a lot as a sim racer racing with them. Compared to the beginning of the year to now, I think I'm better than I was. So it's just a lot of fun racing with them. And this race put on tonight, that was so much fun. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it tonight, but I was so glad I did. Yeah, like I said, I thought I screwed myself on that start, but got the right cautions and just methodically worked my way back up to the front and put on an exciting finish for you guys.
Oh, yeah, amazing finish, bump and run. That is the number 7 of Chris Otto here tonight, man. Citrus Applesauce, as he's known in Discord. I'm going to give you a hard time about that one. So,
hey, that's all good.
Man, awesome run, though. I mean, don't take away from it. Awesome run. You got the win out here tonight. I mean, I don't know when we're going to do another one, but man, this was amazing. Sure. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate the victory here tonight, bud?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody at SRU and BNR for putting on this great race. It was, like I said, so much fun. I had a blast. A lot of fun coming up through the field after I screwed myself, but yeah, and everybody at RKR, my team that I work with inside BNR and outside, they do great work helping everybody out that's on that team. So, and then my podcast that I run, Punt Podcast, that's on my fenders there. It's a lot of fun doing that with my partner. It's all about football, so if you guys want to check that out, we're pretty much everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify. But yeah, a lot of fun tonight. Thank you guys for putting this on.
Oh yeah, awesome race out here. Chris, hopefully we'll see you know, in the future. Great racing.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you. All right, well, that is Chris Otto, our winner here tonight. So we're going to jump down to P2 here, and we're going to have to get back over here to the 25 Brandon Hartwell, and I'm going to go ahead and bring him up here tonight. I'm having issues here tonight. So Brandon Hartwell, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Alrighty, I'm going to turn it over to William here to interview you. So, William, go ahead, bud.
Well, Brandon, it just seemed like you had a really dominant car. It seemed as if Otto wouldn't have had the penalty off the start, you and him would have been dueling it out the entire race, it would have seemed like. But you led over 60 laps, I believe. Just tell me, how much of a struggle was it to keep that car out in clean air as long as you did?
That was key, just keeping the car out in clean air, I do believe. But Auto Club is the one I absolutely love. The track, and whatever I race here. And had teammates behind me helping me, giving me a draft, and blocking some people, unfortunately. But
So we started having a couple of cautions here towards the end. What was your mindset as we were going through those pace laps?
we had taken tires with about 30 laps to go, and that was my last set. It was real nerve-wracking just going around because you never know if caution's gonna fly and somebody saved the set. It looked like a few cars behind us, but maybe Chris too, maybe had pressure tires, but you could definitely see him coming.
Oh, you led 74 laps. My apologies. Anyhow, you started on the front row and you finished literally on a front row dead heat. Talk about coming off a turn 4 with Chris Otto, that amazing duel, kind of almost like a Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch style, if you don't mind, Brandon. I know it might be a bit touchy. I don't want to like. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. It was just an amazing finish.
It was definitely an awesome finish. I could see the 7 was coming, and I kind of figured he was going to dive into 3, but I wasn't expecting him to just come up and door slam me. I didn't like that part very much. I wish it was clean that we finished the race, but hell of a finish though.
Yes, sir, indeed, Mr. Hartwell. You basically led all but 26 laps of this race. Maybe next time, I would love to see this again. I'm not sure how you feel at the moment, but I would like to see maybe Kansas or Chicagoland or somewhere where you guys can duke it out again. And like you said, maybe a little bit cleaner next time. But sometimes rubbin's racing, I suppose, unfortunately. Brandon, do you have anything else you'd like to add about the race, or maybe give some shout outs?
And give a shout out to SRU for putting on a heck of a show. That was a lot of fun. And I'd love to do this again. That was a lot of fun racing with 39 other cars or whatever it was, even though I was always up front. But awesome race.
All right, well, that is Brandon Hartwell here tonight. Brandon, awesome job here tonight, P2. Of course, started in P2, buddy. Of course, we'll see you next week, man. Season starts. So, man, let's get jiggy with it.
Oh yeah, thanks, buddy.
Yep,
I'll be
thank
there.
you. Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us down here to our P3 here tonight. And Isaiah knows me well, so it looks like we are going to be interviewing Isaiah again here tonight. Isaiah, Sutherland Used Cars here. Of course, I can go ahead and say it. If you're interested in a used car, contact Isaiah. He can hook you up. He's got family, so.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah, where do you live?
Northwest Tennessee in the Union, the Union City area is where the car lot is, but I'm in Northwest Tennessee, located in Greenfield, Tennessee.
Okay, well that might be a decent drive, but I might have to come out and check the used car lot one day. Isaiah, it almost seemed you started in sixth, and then just pretty much seemed like you held station in the top 10 all day, or all night. Talk us through just trying to stay with that top group. You guys were putting on a lot of good battles side by side. You guys were three wide all over the place.
Yeah, so the whole thing, this is a league versus league. So the first thing was just working with teammates or working with friends in the league. So Brandon Hartwell within our Sim Racing Unleashed League, we're actually in a team called BFR. But tonight we wanted to all work together as a team. That's how we are. So worked with Brandon and anybody in the SRU league that was up front. So first and foremost, that's what we did. John held and all of us. But first I'd say 50, 60 laps. We were actually conserving. Anytime we had a restart or whatnot, we were conserving the tires. They were really important. Um, with about if you could run the middle lane, like enter high, go down the middle, use the brakes a little bit, let your car pull down to the bottom, you could just stomp the throttle, and it was really fast. And you would only want to do that once you feel like you've saved your tires for a good little while, and that would really catch you up to people. Also, the high side was really good. If you were racing with somebody, you could move up to the top, which is what I did a lot of the time, and you would just pull on people on the straightaways. So use that trick to lead a few laps. I don't know how many I actually led, but use that trick to lead some
13,
laps.
Isaiah. I'm showing
13.
13. Yeah, 13.
Awesome. So got to lead a little bit doing that. Just getting tires getting old and running the top. It really kept people from being able to pass you on the bottom because they would get tight and they couldn't get back on the gas. If so, they'd get into you. So teamwork was a big deal. And then made a little bit of a mistake. I definitely had a winning car. In fact, there were a couple of times where I had really good runs on Hartwell, especially with 30 to go. We went in and used our last set of tires, but I made a conscious call that was a bad idea. I was like, well, I'm right here in second with Hartwell, and I'm going to go ahead and race him for the win because I really felt like it was going to go green from the 30 on laps left. And so I was like, I'm just going to go and use my stuff up, try to get the lead and get that clean air and just go to the win. That did not work out. I was battling Hartwell so much. I even think about trying to save tires that when that caution came out, I think 3 or 4 of them came out. Then we had that GWC. I knew that the two guys behind me, Dakota and Chris, had saved their tires really good, and they could turn down below you and get a really good run. So I had to run Chris really hard. I knew this was a fun league race, so I was going to lean on him as much as I could, make it really hard for him, and it was successful there for a little while until the GWC happened. And from there on, it was just I'm going to have to block and run people as hard as possible. So it was a really fun race tonight. You can't ask for more. I think both leagues consist of really good talent and good drivers, and it was a blast running with them, being able to touch doors and not wreck, and it was just great. That side by side finish you guys all saw for the win, that was awesome, and me trying to hold on to third. So all in all, it was a good night, really fun.
Right. Well, awesome job out here tonight, bud. Isaiah P3. Final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give because I've got a couple of people I need to interview here tonight, man. Mike Short.
10-4, Josh. Honestly, thanks for both leagues working together here to have a fun night for us. We just got off of our season, I think 13 in Sim Racing Unleashed, and we were on our 2 weeks off. So this was really nice to get back on track and race and with BNR. So shout out to both leagues working together here. You guys in the booth do a wonderful job. It's going to be really fun going back and watching this. All the fans watching, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really good finish. Um, my Sim Racing Unleashed league, those guys are awesome. People at BNR being so awesome tonight, that was fun. And my teammates at BFR Motorsports. Lastly, you already said the Sutherland used cars, Josh. Come check us out, Northwest Tennessee, Union City, Tennessee. Stop by if you want a car. Look them up on Facebook, and then go to. I got Virtual Academy on my car, so you can sign up for police training if you're retired or active duty at subscriptions.virtualacademy.com/sign up.
Alrighty, Isaiah. We'll see you next week for the next season of SRU, bud.
We'll see you, buddy.
See ya. All right. Well, that is going to bring us up to our final interviews here tonight. Of course, that is going to be Brian Huntley and Robbie Darnell. Brian Huntley is BNR and Robbie Darnell SRU. So we're going to go ahead and finish it out. We're going to start here, though, with Brian Huntley here tonight. Brian, man, I got to say, amazing race out here tonight, buddy. I mean, this was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, what a great organization between both sides. By the way, I'm glad it worked out the way that we wanted to. Me and Robbie, me and Robbie, we were talking for what was it, Robbie? About a good 5 days about this.
Yeah, put it together real quick.
Yeah, and so we were trying to get all the nicks and nannies together and figure out who was with who. Overall, a great performance by both sides. I applaud SRU. They raced their butts off. BNR guys raced their rear ends off. I couldn't thank SRU enough for coming to ask for the challenge. I respect those boys a lot. Will knows we do their truck series. We enjoy these guys. We love these guys. It's just a great group of fellow competitors that they have week in and week out. Same thing with BNR. They fight every tooth and nail. A couple of SRU boys come in. We asked, they asked permission first if they're allowed to run with us, and I said, well, that's up to the SRU guys, and if they allow it, then come on over. So we kind of share each side. So in other words, we're trying to help out both sides. And to the people watching at home, all I can say is we, as in the BNR and SRU, try to put a show on for y'all, give you guys the best that we could, and I'm sure SRU gave you the best that they could, and to see what both sides are like. And to me, Medlock and Will, both sides have hard charging competitors and respectful throughout the whole night.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
in
yeah.
real life, when it comes down, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Don't call me sir.
My apologies.
I mean, I don't know the BNR guys. I know the SRU guys. So Brian,
Right.
I'm getting used to the BNR guys. This is my first time seeing the BNR guys.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, the race out here tonight with drivers that have probably raced around each other somewhat, but not so much as you got Cup and trucks.
Exactly.
So it is totally different when you're all in one car. It can get rough.
Oh yeah. Well, you'll probably see a couple of us BNR guys in the SRU Cup Series, and we got a couple of us coming over. We got in the welcome to come over there and run, and so we're working with Robbie, and Robbie's gonna work with us through right here. So it's always good to have that alliance with another league and respect them hands down.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, great effort from both sides, Medlock and Will. I can say,
Well,
absolutely.
yeah, thank you, bud, for what you're saying with me. I broadcast, SRU, but Robbie, you know BNR as well. So going over to Robbie here, Brian's still with us. I mean, you got two different leagues, Robbie,
Right.
and this is great. So Robbie, go ahead, bud.
Was this not like Monday Night Raw versus SmackDown?
It could be.
I hadn't watched that in years, but yeah, I appreciate Brian wanting to do that with us. We've done that before with another league, but we didn't get it broadcasted. And when you have something like this, it needs to be seen by people. And I appreciate everybody watching. It was so much fun to do with Brian and the guys over at BNR. Good clean. Brian was telling us how aggressive they were, but I'll tell you what, they raced clean.
Well, they were
It
as
was great.
clean and as aggressive as both. So,
Yeah, they fit right in with us. I mean, that was awesome. Otto and Hartwell, man, that was a great show to put on. I've went back and watched that thing 6 times. That was amazing.
That was insane. So let's, kind of get with it, and even Brian can even chime in here because, I mean, Chris Otto, I don't know him. That is BNR, and of course Brandon, I know him from SRU. So, that battle between these two drivers, that was crazy. I mean, Robbie, kind of chime in because it could have been net code. I mean, they were door to door. 25 was inside of the 7.
Well, that's how you. I mean, you don't want them to be inside of each other, of course, but that's how you want to see a race finish. That's the whole point of this car was to make things more racy, and it's worked in real life, and it's done it on iRacing too. And I couldn't be more proud of Brandon. You know, he's my teammate as well as a member of SRU, and he gave it everything he had and made Otto earn it. And I couldn't ask for anything more from my team.
Well, Brian, anything on that matter?
Yes. Chris Otto, he's run with us. He's one of our strong competitors in the BNR Cup Series. He'll respect everybody. And believe it or not, I thought the 25 got it. I had to go back at least 8 times to watch. I'm like, golly. Boy, that was close. You couldn't even fit a piece of paper in between them. I thought Hartwell got him by a nose, but I guess Otto did.
Yep,
I mean,
Otto got him. Yep, Otto
Yep.
is the winner. Yeah, for sure. Well, with that being said, I know we got points here, per position and with the race. So, Brian, Robbie, you can argue who's gonna announce it. Who got it?
Robbie's doing the points, so we'll just leave that to Robbie.
Robbie Darnell, who got it?
I'm adding up.
You're still adding up.
Yeah, I've been writing down names while y'all been talking.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well, I don't blame it. There was a lot of competitors out there tonight, so that's for sure.
So
broadcast came out real good. Medlock, it was perfect. It was great. We couldn't ask for nothing better. And believe it or not,
it was a great race.
Oh yeah, I told Robbie, and I'm like, you guys get your original broadcaster for Sunday. We do not want to take that away from him. You guys can probably work something out with him, and I'm glad all this stuff had gotten done and taken care of. Sorry about the short notice and all that, but
I wanted to
it ended
go
up working out good.
I wanted to go, but
Hey,
I know
always fun.
SRU. I don't know you guys, but hey, if it's a league versus league, hey man, that's a battle.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm just waiting. I want to see who got it. I know our winner is the winner. I know that.
Oh
That
yeah.
is Chris Otto. I know that. But I want to see who got the league in the points because you guys did do points. So
Oh yeah. It'll be a good one. If anything,
Yeah,
close, like very close.
yeah, it's going to be very close.
Oh, so Robbie
I'm going down the
Darnell.
list. I'm sorry to take so long, but I got to get this right.
All right, so Robbie Darnell still taking some time. Hang tight, folks. It's me, Brian, Robbie, and William here live on MaxspeedTV. Hang tight. We're going to step aside, and we will get those to y'all here in just a minute. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Hang tight, folks. We're going to get the final stats here for who got League versus League here tonight. We know Chris Otto is going to be our winner here this evening. So a big shout out to Chris Otto for grabbing the win here tonight for League versus League. So let's see what we got.
Right. SRU has 404 points.
All right, we're live. So Robbie Darnell, 404 for SRU. All right, Robbie.
Give me 3 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
I love your sense of humor, bro.
Well, I mean, he said 3 seconds, so you know.
I know.
So you got 4, I think.
All right, Robbie. What is it?
Give me. I'm still doing it. I'm not trying to. I don't want to rip nobody off. I'm trying to do this right.
Hey, Robbie. Robbie.
It
Being
seems like
fair
the
out here
race
tonight.
officials are taking their sweet time here.
Robbie being fair. I get it. I mean, we're still
We
live,
are-
folks. I mean, this is live on MaxspeedTV, so.
Yes, we are somewhat being a parody of the FIA at the moment.
Sure, Brian and Robbie is in another chat, kind of working together here, getting everything squared away. So With that being said here, William, I mean, great job. Great race out here tonight. I mean, this
Yep.
was amazing.
Yeah, there was only a few cautions, not too many. Had a lot of green flag running. It was a lot of different strategies going on, that is for sure. I like to point out Richard Johns, I believe, finished in 6th position at the stripe. I'd like to point that out.
Yeah.
Great finish for him tonight.
Started in 30th. Yeah.
Yep. Got to give Richard Johns a shout out. He avoided all of that melee on the final lap and was just able to get through and finish in 6th position. So
awesome job.
Got to give a shout out to him.
Man,
All right.
oh man.
Y'all ready?
All right, here we go, folks. This is going to be the official results coming from Robbie Darnell here tonight, SRU, and, of course, BNR. Well, it's on you, Robbie. Here we go.
BNR got 399, so SRU by just a tick.
Oh.
Wow, close.
Wow.
Will doesn't sound happy with me.
Oh no, I'm fine. It just
I'm just messing with you.
401, right? Is that what you said for SRU?
I believe that's correct. 401 to 399.
So only
That's a crazy number.
2-point difference.
Wow. See, that's why we did that, because it made the racing more important.
Oh my
God. Yes indeed. And you could see that. There was I noticed there was a couple of BNR drivers that was trying to get their way inside the top 10, and you kind of had to be inside the top 10, top 14 if you wanted to control the outcome of the race, I guess you could say, by who is the deciding factor. But Chris Otto's back has to really be hurting him by trying to carry, I would say, BKR.
Yeah, we ended up splitting even.
Wow.
Five each in the top 10.
BNR.
And BNR and yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're not going to keep Robbie or
Brian
Brian here tonight. Sorry, William.
I just made a huge slip up. I just I feel very. I have to apologize to everything that I just.
Don't apologize.
Oh, you're good.
No,
buddy.
Only me and Brian and a few others possibly know what I just slipped up.
That's all right.
No, it's not. I'm gonna beat myself like.
No, you're good, man.
Right,
I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all working together tonight.
Oh, I loved it, man. It was a. It was a spectacle. It was a spectacle. No other word, I think.
You know, William, I'm SRU. I was going for SRU. You might be going for BNR. So, we might have had.
I was like 60-40. I was like 60 BNR and, 40 SRU. Like, I just wanted to see a great race.
I was at like 90-10. So, So,
as long as it was a great race.
So Robbie Darnell, Brian Huntley, Robbie SRU, Brian BNR, glad to have you both up here. I'm gonna end it here tonight, man. Awesome job, guys, by the both of you for putting on this, league versus league. We're gonna finalize it out here tonight with you guys. So a big shout out to the both of y'all. And man, oh man, I cannot wait for the next league versus league between these two, because I think it's going to be just like it was here tonight, but more, bumper to bumper.
Man, yeah.
Alrighty, folks. Well, that's going to do it here tonight. A big shout out to Chris Otto here grabbing the win. Brandon Hartwell, P2. Isaiah Sutherland, P3. But this is the first annual League versus League for SRU and BNR. presented by MaxspeedTV. Until next week, folks, when SRU opens up their season here on MaxspeedTV, you don't want to miss it. Until then, stay safe, folks, and have a good night.